Hello everybody, Mark's Remarks here, and today I'm going to attempt to make a beef and onion and wedges meat pie. Okay, now what I've done, actually I should explain firstly, what I've done, I've got a load of beef, and what I've done, and they've been cut up. What I do, just like the chicken, you put them in, let them sear off, and then start cutting them into tiny pieces, and then you're left with tiny, smaller than, sort of like little cube shapes. Okay, so make sure they're well and truly cooked. Absolutely no red or nothing we need in there. Now, before I say, you wouldn't have to watch me cooking those. So you won't have to watch me cooking that. That's been in there for about, must be 10 minutes now. On a medium, on 7 out of 12, the heat. Was it 8 out of 12? 8 out of 12. So it was on like just above medium. And that's been, yeah, so you put it in, it goes from pink to a light brown, then you can start cutting it up, and then, get it to the desired darkness that you want. And also what I've done, I've got some, if you see that, I've got a couple of these dishes out of the pound shop. They're a quid a go. They're sort of, I don't know what they are, made of, some of that clay kind of, pot, anyway. Ceramic, I think they call them. Anyway, in there, well, what I've done the pastry around it's the same pastry as before. The same pastry as I did with the Christmas dinner inner pie. It's the short crust pastry, £1.35. There we go. You can probably get them from pretty much everywhere. Now in here, I've got some frozen, what do they call them, onions, frozen onions, and I've put in about 4 or so potato wedges, just to fill that up. Now I'm hoping, right, this is about pretty much done. Yeah. Well, so you can see the darkness. That's about the darkness I want. I pretty much eat it like that. Actually, let me do while I'm here. I'll do a few shout outs while I'm going to get the oil out of that. And I'm going to put it into the, into this old thing, so it doesn't. So what it does, and it settles at the bottom. You can see it goes hard, or not always. But yeah, that stops you putting it down the drain. Anyway, I've got a bunch of new subs over the weekend. Okay. Oh, actually, just like before, let me explain. I'm going to tip this slightly, so the oil ends up down here, meat stays at the top. So it all. Anyway. A new sub. Welcome to Sam Puttick. Sam Puttick, I think that's pronounced. He subbed the other day. Welcome to him. And, Natalie Lindroos. She signed up last week. She subbed. Not signed up, subbed, I meant. Last week. And she asks for a shout out for her boyfriend Paul. No surname, but just Paul. Apparently he watches the show. He's a regular viewer of the show. So shout out to Paul, boyfriend of Natalie Lindroos. Okay. I'll do a few more in a moment. Now let me get all this gungy. Now this oil is all pretty cruddy now. It's got blood, it's got oil, it's got all kinds of stuff in there. So we get rid of that. And then we're left with the nice brown. Oh, you know what? I should have. Right, we're going to preheat the oven. There you go. That's what I should have done 10 minutes ago. Okay, so the meat is all nice and brown. It's pretty much ready to go now. In fact, tomorrow I might do a stir fry or something with the rest of the meat I've got. Okay, Natalie Lindroos. Here we go. And. Okay, put this. I'm going to bring that down there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop the meat into the pie. Just fill that up like that. Oh, and new sub, X Pornachu. Pornachu S is their username. Pornachu S. It sounds like one of those Pokemon things. I don't know. And also another new sub, Porn the Swan. Anyway, and there's one more to come in a minute. Yeah, Porn the Swan. P-A-W-N, so I guess that's like, you know, trying to sell the, I don't know. Anyway, Porn the Swan, and also Ian King. Welcome to Ian King. There we are, and that's all the shout outs for the moment. Okay, oh, there we have it. Okay, so we've got in the dish here, we've got, like I said, what we got, about 4 of those wedges that I got the other day from the co-op. There were the five items for £5 deal that they're doing. That's those. I would have put a potato hash in there, but I look in the freezer, I haven't got any. So I had to make do with those wedges. I put a bunch of frozen onion in there, just for the hell of it, and then filled that up with a bunch of meat. Now this is gonna be quite good. Now what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the microwave, and I think what I'll do, I'll put a little bit of gravy in there. Yeah. In fact, once I use all this, I'm going to start buying the. Like I say, I got given this, but I'll buy the shop brand, see how it compares. Now, when the water's done, I'll put the. I'll put some gravy into this, and then I'll put the lid on there, and then seal it up, throw it in the oven. Probably, let me see. I've done the Christmas. If you want, have a look. Mark's Remarks Christmas dinner in a pie. That took 80 minutes. That was a big pie though, that was bigger than this. We'll see what I do then. I did Christmas dinner in a pasty. Now that only took 40. And yeah, but look at that, Mark's Remarks Christmas dinner in a pasty. That took 40. So I figure what I'll do, the meat's cooked. All I need is the potato. What I'll do, I'm going to put it in for. I'm going to put it in for half an hour, and then I'll take a look at it, and then I'll probably put it in increments of 10 minutes. You know. What am I doing now? Right. Yeah. So because the thing is, what I don't want to do is. Oh, actually, what I'll do, what I did, I got this from the butcher's the other day, so I'm going to be probably doing something with this shortly. It looks kind of like chorizo sausage, although the guy in the butcher's he didn't even know what it was. He wasn't any help. But yeah, I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to mix that in with a stir fry or something. Okay. Oh, and also once I've done the pie, when it comes out of the oven, what I'm going to be doing is, because it's got potato in it, in the form of wedges. So what I'll do as well is I'll whip up some cauliflower, some of my broccoli here. I've got some carrots. I also got a cabbage. I'm going to try boiling the hell out of this cabbage here. I've had cabbage before, and well, I actually kind of like it. I kind of like cabbage. I don't even know what this is. A sweetheart cabbage. It looked better than these. They had some other type of cabbage. I don't know what Voyage, Savoy, I don't know. There's some kind of other cabbage that looked really sort of, looked a bit rough, you know. Anyway, but this actually looks quite a nice looking cabbage. So I thought I'd give, I'll take some of that off, cut it up, boil it away with the carrots. I'll have some broccoli, have some cauliflower, might have some sweet corn maybe, some peas. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a right old mixed bag of veg going on over here. Okay, so Now, what I did, before I turned the dish upside down on top of the pastry, made about an inch either side, so that will account for the stuff that's going in and around the pie. And yeah, I'm just thinking. Yeah, I mean, I tell you what. I mean, you don't get enough. Well, you get enough, but you got all you got is enough for one pie in the form of pastry. You got enough of the base. Even when I did the bigger pie, it was a lot bigger than this. There wasn't much left over, but in here there'll be just about enough. There'll be some left over. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to get the gravy going in a moment. I'll pour that in. Yeah, because I mean the wedges are frozen. The onion is frozen, but I figure being in the oven for half an hour, they'll soon they'll soon cook through. Ooh. And so all it needs. Yeah, I mean they'll cook through in half an hour. The meat is already well done, so that'll just be extra. The gravy here, I'm hoping, will. That's the thing. It's quite. I broke my jug earlier on that plastic crap I bought from Poundland. I was just trying to shake the water out of it and it broke, so I'm having to guess at the. I need half a pint of water and I need 4 spoons of onion gravy granules. But what I'll do, I'm going to just mix this until it actually looks fairly alright. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the trouble. That's the thing. I mean, the Poundland. It's. I mean, they do cheap stuff, and quite a lot of it is fairly good. It's just that when you pay £1 for a plastic jug, you've got to be sort of careful with it. Right. I think there's quite a large amount of gravy in there. Okay, what I'll do, I'll show you. Yeah, and I'm hoping that will, keep it moist and, not too bad. If it dries out really badly, then I'll just make up another batch of gravy. Anyway, okay, so that's going to go over the top. Press that down. What I've done, before I put that top on it, I was left with a base full of meat and potatoes. And what I did, I had it slightly overlapping the bowl. So when I put the lid on it, I can press it down, and then hopefully the two will join. I'll have to use this. And then you take the back of the knife, because it's blunt. You don't want to sort of go around there with a sharp end. Go around the back of the knife and just gently. Actually, I don't forget. Yeah, just gently go around like this, all the way around. Let's see over here. Let's see if we can get that so you can. Yeah, there you go. So you just go around like that, and that's fine. And then try and get around the handle there. And it's a bit of a pain having a handle on it. Well, for this, normally it's pretty good, but when you're trying to cut around there you go. And then just take it off the handle. There. And now you've got one neat pie. Let me, the shadows are going. There you got one neat pie. Just shave the sides there, and yeah, that's sort of, you know, fairly touching the top of the pastry there. Okay. Next thing to do is, right, we just put this on the tray. Put it in the oven. I'll put it on for 30 minutes. Okay. So, and then what I'll do, I'll check on it, and if need be, I'll put it in for another 10 or so, and then before that's cooked, I'll throw in all the veg into the pan, boil it to death, and then we got some dinner: a meat pie, meat and wedge and onion pie, and there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 sweet corn, 5 peas, 6 veg. Okay. Anyway, that's part 1. So I hope that wasn't too boring for you. Come back to part 2, you have a look at the pie, see what I've done in the veg. I'm going to make some monster sized dinner. Alright, come back in part 2. Thank you for watching.